Hey guys, I'm freaking back. So don't fret, okay, everyone. I wasn't able to do anything for the past few weeks. I'm not going to be putting up the amazing experience that I just had out of a malicious ill intention by a group of others that I am above and beyond ever putting their names on blast. But the one thing that I am going to start off this video by saying is, if you are out of this group of people and you know who you are, and anybody linked to you, and you're on my page, get off of it. You're stalking and harassing, and it is highly annoying. First and foremost, when you feel as if you are ever going to break me down to the point that I'm going to ever stop doing what it is that I do, which is help people. You're also sadly mistaken if you ever think that the people that I do help and on a daily basis meet new people and immediately, make a connection with them and I am able to help them. If you ever have had any sort of feeling that you were going to be able to break me away from that or ever get, not just my subscribers on here, but just the people I work with to ever believe in your false perception of who I am by your malicious intent and who it's all called gaslighting. It's called a mirror. So do unto others as you want them to do unto you. It's one of those things. I don't have any ill intent. I just want these people to get out of my life and leave me alone and just deal with what it is that we have linked together. And that's it. Other than that, I don't care what you're doing, who you're doing it with, or what you're doing. And it's laughable at this point. These people are freaking get off my page. This is a fair use act. I can do whatever I want to on my page. I'm not going to be putting your names on blast because it's not worth my time or energy. But I will put out here that, thank you for the experience that I just had because you just pushed me onto a path of more success. And I'm not going to put up here what happened and how it happened and who I met and any of that because these people are lunatics, right? So here's where the Patreon page comes into play, guys, okay? What's going to happen is that I'm going to be telling you guys all about what just happened and how some really, 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 nothing's a coincidence, right? Everything's interconnected. I'm going to be literally explaining and showing proof to you guys of how QAnon has been predicting my life. Yes. I'm behind on QAnon and anything of that nature at this point because I have had no internet access or phone or computer for the past few weeks. So I'm not the person who literally just dropped what I was doing and I'm no longer doing it. I'm always going to be doing this. I'm never going to stop doing this. I'm always going to be doing this till the day that I no longer exist here by God's plan. Okay. Don't ever worry about me. If I'm missing on here, it's because my purpose is somewhere else at that point, and I have no access to even tell you about it. That's it, okay? So, those people or whatever, here's the thing. There's called a thing, there's an analysis of how many minutes you watch and your name and your screen name, your screen name, minutes watched and all that I can see. I know your names. I blocked a few of them because you're relentless. What do you think you're going to find here? Nobody's worried about you guys. That's the funny thing. You're just a bunch of malicious people that need to find something better to do with their time. You have no other script. You've been doing this your whole entire life to multiple different people. I'm the last one you're ever going to break. I just took this negative situation that these people tried to put on me and turned it in. It was one of the most positive experiences that I ever had. And it actually gained me, not just clientele, but it gained me so many connections. I met so many amazing people, guys, in this situation that would perceptionally be bad. But the thing is that if it wasn't for the system itself and the maliciousness, the system would cease to exist. So it's we're giving you work, but these people I met, just all people that worked there and people that were there, all of them awesome. made so many friends, so saw people that I haven't seen in forever that like work in this system, and we're like laughing and joking and just like having a good time, and it's like they don't look at me any different than the way it was before I would be in that perceived, you know, situation. Like it's a false perception of reality. They know who I am internally. They see me in this situation, and it didn't change any perception of who they know me to be. These people are trying to do that, and I'm like, listen, my loyalty lies within me first. Anybody who knows me for real, knows that I'm not anything these people are trying to create, which is another version of their internal self, which is because they have nothing better to do. Nobody likes them. They're just terrible people. So take your terrible self off my channel. And, you know, nobody here has time for that. We're not about that life on this channel. And, you know, I want you guys to interact with each other and, you know, talk to each other in the comments below and stuff like that. But, you know, when you got these people on here that just like are trying to spread negativity, I'm like, listen, just get out of here. Like, go find something better to do with your time. Because it's like, we have each other's backs, right? I know that we do. Okay. And now's the time that I really need you guys' you know, support here, because I'm going to be doing some other things where I need your support. But over at the Patreon page, I'm going to be putting up these videos about my experience, what I've learned, what I can bring back, what I have, you know, internally like stored here, bringing back for you guys to like help you. I met a soulmate, could possibly be, and I dare say it, the twin flame thing. Seriously, I did. I can't even explain it, but they're going to do a video with me, and they're meant to help people too. It's just crazy, guys. I'm serious. This is nuts. And QAnon has been predicting my life. And I came to the realization after a few things that I read that I was trying to decode, and I was like, wait, hold on a minute. I was like, this is totally my life. Like, that happened. But, excuse me, QAnon predicted it before it happened. Pardon me again. And I was just like, he, she, they, I consider it to be they because I think it's more than one person, you know, with the QAnon thing. But I literally was like mind blown, because I was like, that's my life. And learn double meanings, right? Learn double meanings. It doesn't mean just one thing, because everything is interconnected. So if you haven't been keeping up with that, I haven't, obviously, like I said, I wasn't able to, okay? I'm going to, so I can, you know, see some more of what's been going on. I don't know. Let me know below to where to go. If you found some, like, you know, I'm going to go to, like I said, I've been like a hermit. I wasn't able to access all of these things. I had TV, but, you know, not to the extent of the research that I do, okay? So also, email. I have over 245 emails. Yes. It's going to be completely impossible for me to go through 245 emails, be able to not, you know, just crazy. You know, I'm sorry. I apologize. If you please understand. I don't want to change the email address because I love the email address. It's linked to, like, you know, my website and things like that. So here's the deal. If you have ordered anything service-wise from me and I haven't responded to you, please send me a fresh email with any sort of confirmation, okay? So that I can get ASAP to you, all right? That's my first priority. Second thing, if you have emailed me and it's of importance and you need to send it again, I'm going to be looking for the date of February 1st and going up from there. Email me immediately. Confirm with me that you want the service. If you want a refund, I'll refund it to you. I'll be glad to do that. I apologize. Again, I cannot help where I was. And that'll be on the Patreon page. Keep it, you know, time-wise to what it is that I'm talking about, or whatever, to a minimum with the cost, okay? Because, you know, I'm not about, like, taking all your money like that. And that way, and the reason I'm doing it that way is because of these people that are stalking me, because they have nothing better to do with their time. That way, if they want to really watch those videos, they're going to have to make a payment, and now I'm going to have further confirmation that you've been buying my products, and that... more stalking, right? Yeah, absolutely. And don't think that you'll use somebody else's card and it won't be able to be linked to you, because it's like, do you know anything about computer systems and phone records and text messages and email? Like, all that stuff is documented proof of any sort of contact and or stalking. So there's a handful of people, I know who they are personally, clearly has nothing to do with the subscribers on here, but, you know, they just... It's like, listen, I know I can see when you're watching the videos and like the log, like it's not hard. And it's like, just leave me alone. Like find something better to do with your time. Like I'm living my life, go live yours. I mean, it's like, why are you so obsessed with me? It's really, at this point, it's the level of intellect that I hold. It's like, I can't even wrap my brain around. I don't have time to be doing this to another person, nor do I even care to, because I'm not an ill-intended person. And these people, it's just like, keep trying to destroy me. God got a plan for me, you know, and it's like what the path that you're walking on and how you've been walking it. Don't think that God doesn't have a plan for you too, in the sense of karma. I don't care what karma you're going to be dealt, but you're getting dealt what it is that you've done to others. And I'm not the one that you're ever going to be able to break. I'm here to help people. And that's why I'm here today. Point blank, period. So, blabbermouth. I missed you guys. I did. I missed you guys. I did. But you know what? The experience that I had was so humbling. And the people that I met, I'm getting goosebumps even talking about it. I was meant to help those people. Yeah, I was in it'll be all in that video. But man, I helped so many people. And I made so many. I was just like, oh my God. I was like, this wouldn't have ever experienced what I did if it wasn't for the malicious people. So that's their karma to deal with, because they gave me an experience that I would have never had if it wasn't for their malicious intent, right? So it goes hand in hand together, but their karma is their karma, because when you do something with ill intent to hurt another, karma's real, and people on here know karma's real. You know it is. Point blank, period. I've witnessed it numerous times. So it all goes at once, and when it does, buckle your seatbelt. Not my problem, right? So here we go. I'm doing a random circumstance and situation reading for you guys. Okay, it's February 1st. When I do random circumstances and situation, if you've never seen one before, go watch another one. You know, see if you could relate to it. I will give you a little bit of, you know, background here. But anybody in the comment section below, if anybody asks a question, please help them to understand, okay? But I'm going to give a quick rundown here. When I do a random circumstance and situation, it's whatever comes out. If it relates to you, it's for you. If it doesn't, it's not. Don't make it about you, okay? Because I don't want people to be like worrying on things or trying to turn something around into their situation if it really isn't, okay? So just take with you what you understand. I will be calling out the signs, but the signs don't have to be, you know, their sign specifically. It could be an energy they're giving off. Excuse me. If the storyline makes sense, then that's for you. If part of the story makes sense and the other part doesn't, then take that part with you, because that part's for you, and then the other part is for someone else that's experiencing that part, because timelines are interchangeable, so are experiences, circumstances, and situations. Everything is linked. Everything. The 369, Nikola Tesla, right? Go to QAnon and find the map. It's nuts, but that's the way the world works. It is. It's the way it works. We're all interconnected in some way, shape, or form. I had so many 6 degrees of separation experiences in the past 3 weeks. It was freaking crazy. And then I met a freaking soulmate, and I was like, you know, when you meet somebody and it's like, I know you. I've never met you before, but I know you. I've known you. Their child, their daughter has the same birthday as me, right? Not like year-wise, birthday-wise. Then here, I know part of their family and had seen one of their family members hours before they ended up getting into a motorcycle accident and passing away. That kind of connection. It was like, I've known this person my whole life, and we immediately like clicked, and it's like, they're going to be doing a video with me and helping you guys also, because I am able to help on the level of my understanding, but this person has a level of understanding different from me, but we're both like that spiritual, like, you know, energy, like belief in whatever, because it is what it is. But that's their purpose. And it was I told them that's what their purpose was. And they said to me, I've been told that before. And I said, because that's what it is. I said, that's what you're meant to do. That's why you're here. And then it was like, I was meant to meet them. It was nuts. I'll tell you all about it. You guys are going to love it. But I want to do this reading for you guys, because I got some things I got to do. And then I'm going to be coming back, and I'm going to be doing the monthlies. But again, if you ordered a reading, anything you need me, please email me, forgive me. Please do not be upset with me. I would never abandon you guys. I promise you that. Okay. I will always be here. Okay. Some way, shape, or form. All right. So let's do it. It is 1444. I'm going to timestamp that. I feel like if I say it out loud, I'll remember to do that. And let's do this. So, random circumstances situation. It is February 1st, 2018. And we are dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It does not have to be just the feminine energy. It could be same-sex couples, things of that nature. But we are dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here, okay? For certain. Because when the cards flip out, they are meant to be out. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And this indicates this person could be affecting your wishes and your desires. And or this person is on a spiritual journey with you because that's a spiritual energy card, okay? So you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that you are in fact on a spiritual journey with, okay? So I am going to be doing an intuitive sort, but those two cards wanted to flip out, so they remain. So let's see here. One shuffle. And let's go. Random circumstance and situation. So now you guys can actually like see when I do this in the other videos. This is what I'm doing. I have a couple like renditions of me doing this, but it's just my intuition tells me. And then it comes out, you know, the cards put themselves in the way that they want to come out, and that's how the story is told. So one more time. And then I will read as many different storylines that come out, okay? So it could be one or two different storylines, could be up to three, but it is going to be random, okay? Not by sign, but just random. A lot of people connect with these. Like I said, if you haven't watched one before, you can go watch one of my past ones and see, you know, if there was any relation. At that time is fluid, and that's why I'm doing it this way. Okay, again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, next to the other Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and it's either you're on a spiritual journey with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and or there's another Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that you're dealing with, and there could be some conflict with this person, and or it's just a separation that it's showing me here that's causing a lot of pain, loneliness, and depression, and or there's two fire energies that are dealing with each other, and one is being affected by the other. Yeah, that's what it shows. As soon as I say that, here we go. So let me get all these cards out here. We're definitely dealing with a soulmate connection. This soulmate connection is between either Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Got me? Or they're just energies. You're dealing with somebody with a lot of fire in their chart. You're dealing with somebody with a lot of air in their chart or water. Okay? What it's showing me here is that you got the beginning, we got some soulmates. What it's showing me here that have met. Okay? And or there's a reconciliation on its way here with a soulmate connection. There's a need to break down some sort of mind thought pattern, because what it's showing me here is that there could be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. They could be dealing with another Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy that is jealous, following me? Jealous of the other fire sign. Why? Because the other fire sign is showing me that they are interested in either an air sign or a water sign. Why? Because they want to bring loving messages to this person. They want to verbally communicate. This is showing me a trip by car. Somebody could be traveling ahead to see someone, either air and water with fire, or it could be air and water seeing each other from a distance, a water sign coming to verbally communicate with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but they could in fact be stuck in a daily routine of negative thoughts based off of the fact that they were dealing with a fire sign from the past, and this fire sign, you know, cut them out of their life, and due to this, it caused a lot of pain, loneliness, and depression, and now they're evaluating before taking action towards this person they met that could be at a distance, and or there's a soulmate connection here, and I'm feeling like this soulmate connection met and or is about to, or it's about to reconcile, okay? But there was definitely some sort of pain here in the past, and it could have been due to other people causing another person to believe like they were unworthy, something of that nature. But what it's showing me here is that there is in fact going to be some loving messages coming through here, some verbal communication in order to work this out. And it looks like this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here wants to verbally communicate to either a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, It's looking like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or it could be a water sign. But what I'm being shown here is that there's a fire sign that could have water in their chart. And there's a fire sign that could have air in their chart. And the fire sign who has water in their chart is wanting to verbally communicate loving messages to an air sign. But it's showing me here that the air sign also wants to verbally communicate these loving messages in order to work this out. So what it's showing me here is that there was, in fact, the start of a romance of the soul. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of clubs indicating gaining ambition in order to achieve success. So somebody's coming forward in order to verbally communicate some feelings here is what it's showing me. But there could have been a past relationship and or a third party involvement. And what do I mean by third party? I'm not meaning, it's not showing me like cheating. It's showing me that there could be a jealous energy around that's trying to hold back a fire sign from an air sign or a water sign. That's what it's showing me. Okay, so let me confirm this fire sign here in relation to the air sign. The fire sign is definitely interested in an air sign. I said, let me confirm the fire sign, the air sign. Pardon. And when my voice does that, it's due to the fact that this fire sign wants to communicate with this air sign, but it's like, I want to communicate my feelings, but there's a little bit of like worry here. They definitely feel a soulmate connection, okay? The fire sign dealing with air feels this soulmate connection. So let's do, yeah, listen, this is communication. This is movement, moving to new homes. This could be communication coming in from a distance, but there's definitely, you know, if there was any sort of problems between the two of you, this is communication in order to resolve those problems, but there's definitely communication that is going to take place here. So let's confirm a bit further. Yeah, listen, a bit of good news, time and energy being given freely. This is also, you know, it's gifts, but it doesn't necessarily just like monetary or materialism. It's just like a gift of our time and energy given freely because we care about the person. And this is healing, steady improvements, happy surprises, and a second chance to redo what, you know, you guys could have like connected here, but you haven't like taken off into like a relationship as of yet. But what it's showing me here is that you're going to, especially if you are fire dealing with air, but that does not limit the air dealing with water. Yeah, because there was a choice that needed to be made. This also indicates you could be in separation from this person, but there's communication that's coming in. Yeah, you could be in separation from this person and there was an unfortunate event that happened here. A lot of negative feelings that could be associated with it, especially if this person is at a distance, you know, but what it's showing me here is that through this pain comes this reconciliation here, this new start. But there's definitely verbal communication that needs to take place because the verbal communication is what's going to bring this healing, okay? You know, it's always about healing yourself first. It's always about healing yourself first. Don't expect the other person to do it. Yeah, that's impossible. You got to heal yourself first, okay? Here comes my advice. You got to heal yourself first. Don't expect this person to call you and it's like going to be rainbows, sunshine, unicorns. I mean, all that sounds amazing. Absolutely. Who doesn't love the thought of that? But the thing is that the healing has to take place within, so you don't use the other person as like your projection screen. You don't use the other person to the reason why you feel anything. The reason you're feeling anything is they're your feelings, right? So this indicates careful planning, not pushing things, but wanting future success. So this water sign could be wanting to come forward and communicate with you, whether you're fire or air, but they're not pushing things. They want success, but they're not pushing things because they're still needing that healing that I was just talking about, right? We don't have coincidences here. Yeah. Freedom, spiritual energy also. So we're not pushing things. There could be some financial restrictions also when it comes to this person because they could be at a distance. So they may be waiting on a payout or some sort of finances in order to travel forward in order to see you. Okay? So let's see if there's any more messages in relation to this. Yeah, listen, this is union. Okay, this is a couple. Look, I mean, we can't get any more. This is a soulmate connection. There is definitely a union. There is definitely steps forward that are going to be taken, and with each step forward, our efforts are rewarded. If you're dealing with a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and or another water sign, if they were dealing with a water sign, that's over. That's ending to no return. And or you could be ending this because your wishes and your desires that could be affecting your financial stability is due to the fact that you're needing to complete this karmic cycle. And it's due to the fact that now you're in lack of communication with this person that you could have met, that you started this romance of the soul with and this developing love affair. But in order to get to this new beginning and or get to this Gemini, you're needing to gain your independence. And once you gain your independence, that's where your victory lies. and this is in fact part of your spiritual journey, but you're being guided to the truth. You're needing to be truthful, fair, and honest, not only with your internal self, but the other person that you have this connection with, because you're feeling, you know, in the upside down position here. Why? Because you're needing to verbally communicate this. You're needing to verbally communicate your true feelings. Once you do verbally communicate your true feelings, which are in fact mutual, with the soulmate, and here's your communication again, but you're evaluating before taking action, but you are in fact on a spiritual journey. You're evaluating before actually taking action towards this person. Why? Because in the past, you could have been dealing with someone where you felt this sense of unrequited love, but we know that unrequited love is nothing more than lack of love of self, and it could be due to the fact that there was deception. There were third-party interferences here, and there was action and change in the social standing. And you see how the clubs are in the upside down, and that's what's causing you to feel fenced in and sick and tired of an unhealthy situation, because you're allowing your past to continuously be in your present, which is creating your future. And you need to let those consecutive mind thought patterns go here, because the person you feel this connection with is in fact your soulmate, okay? That's where your fickleness and your changeability is coming in, and your lack of focus, which could be in fact affecting your home environment, and or this is just indicating your lack of focus within your home environment and wanting this new beginning is due to the fact that you're needing to complete this transition. Listen, guys, we got the number 3. Divine energy, we got 3 aces back to back. How often does that happen? That is a freaking rarity. And why is it a rarity? Because when this comes out like this, do you understand? And we have the number 3 here. This is divine energy. This is indicating the person that you could in fact have met, that you feel this soulmate connection with, that there could just be a lack of communication. They could be at a distance. There could have been other issues that affect. Like what I'm picking up is that you met the person, but there could have been damage done from past relationships where now the person feels this connection, but they're fearful of it. Listen, this indicates it was divinely coordinated in order for you to go through and complete this transitioning internally so that you could have this reconciliation and move forward with this person. Okay? But there's definitely healing that needs to take place here, but you got yourself a brand new beginning coming up. And again, we are in the year 2018. It's now time to make choices. Every choice that you make on your path is creating it beneath your feet, right? So choose you in relation to you always, but understand, don't hold your past, you know, in creation of your present, because that's what's predicting your future and what's going to happen here. Be right with you and all will be right, okay? So that was your random circumstances situation. I am going to be working on the monthlies for each individual sign. Again, love from above, 717gmail.com. If you ordered, please email me and confirm. I'm going to be looking for February 1st dates. Again, it's like nuts, 245 emails. I was like, oh my good Lord. Okay. So I don't want anybody to think I'm ignoring them. I don't want anybody to think I was gone and or just dead. Nope. Still here. Okay. So I love you guys always. Bye.